President Michael D. Higgins has led tributes to the former RTE Western Editor Jim Fahy, who has died following a short illness. During a career that spanned 4 decades, his voice became synonymous with life in the west of Ireland.
What was it like here this morning? How bad was it?
A voice synonymous with life in the west of Ireland for more than 4 decades.
This small room, equipped with a bank of filing cabinets, typewriters and telephones, is the heart of Knock Marriage Bureau.
Throughout that time, people along the western seaboard shared their stories on radio and television.
I looked down at the presentation of the cup and I didn't like a little cry for myself, I tell you the truth.
In the 1970s and 80s, Jim Fahy's radio series Looking West gathered oral histories from across the region.
What I'm trying to do is to capture word pictures of what life was like at a certain period and to try to relate that through the eyes of people who lived through it.
Whether they were moments of fleeting importance or of lasting relevance, these reports documented life in all its facets across the West.
Unemployment and emigration still continue to devastate the region.
Bishop Eamon Casey arrived in Shanaglis shortly after 4 o'clock this evening.
Almost £10 million has by now been ploughed into the controversial airport here on this East Mayo hillside.
He travelled widely too, often reporting on life on the margins.
Down a couple of the streets there, there's lads living in rooms there, and you wouldn't keep pigs in them in Ireland. 4 or 5 in rooms.
3 million of Somali's 10 million people are facing either flight or starvation. They come, shovel on shoulder, carnations in hand, from the still smoking ruins each night as New Yorkers applaud their courage, their tenacity and their heroism. The biggest concern in the West today is that weather conditions...
After almost 38 years in his RTE role, Jim Fahy retired on the 31st of December 2011. He is survived by his wife Christina, children and grandchildren.